Hello all and welcome to another video. This time we're going to be looking at the Little Chef restaurant chain. And this had a long history with the travel and transport industry in the UK, and the first Little Chef restaurant opened in Reading in 1958 by the caravan pioneer Simon Alper, who was famous for making the holiday tradition of caravanning popular after the Second World War. His most famous caravan, the light and cheap Sprite, sold more than 500 units in its first year of production. As his business grew, he travelled around the world to promote the Sprite, and in the mid-1950s he visited the United States, where he saw the roadside diners that would become the model for his Little Chef restaurants. Alper hoped to create a British version of the classic American cafe that families could stop at for an affordable bite to eat, and his idea was a hit. By 1965 there were 12 red and white restaurants open nationwide and a further 13 in 1968. The 1970s saw the restaurant count reach 174, and in 1977 the famous cherry-filled Jubilee cakes were introduced to celebrate the Queen's Silver Jubilee. Other delicious offerings on the menu in the 1970s included mince beef steaks with tomatoes and French fried potatoes for 6D, or fruit cocktail with ice cream for 3D. What was your favourite meal at Little Chef, and what was the first one that you visited or favourite Little Chef? Do pop it in the comments down below. With the restaurant's surge in popularity, the first Little Chef Lodge was opened at Gretna Green in 1976. Aimed at people travelling for business and families heading for holiday destinations, the lodges boasted high standards of service and a warm welcome at a competitive price. This brochure shown on the screen from 1987 with the tagline "A Name You Can Trust" offers spacious rooms with high quality colour coordinated carpets, curtains and decor, a colour TV with built-in radio alarm clock and a luxurious feather-filled duvet. What else could you want? The lodge is advertised with a Little Chef restaurant just next door with good food in clean, comfortable surroundings. With the reasonable price of £19.50 for a single occupancy or £24.50 for a family, how could anyone refuse an overnight stay? There's also a section of useful information for those using the map, including planning your journey in advance to help the driver stay alert and tuning into BBC bulletins about road conditions to avoid hold-ups. How novel. However, come the 1990s, the sticky brown stuff had hit the fan and the Little Chef brand had passed its peak, having been brought out by several other companies. With the growth of the motorway network taking business away from A roads and the competition from cheap fast food restaurants, the Little Chef chain began to decline. Even an attempted modernisation by famous chef Heston Blumenthal in 2007, who updated the menu with affordable versions of ox cheeks in red wine sauce with mushrooms, was sadly not enough to save the chain. The Little Chef lodges were gradually rebranded as travel lodge hotels, and the Little Chef restaurants were driven out by motorway services, almost completely disappearing by the early 2010s. So that's the end of the video, folks, but come on, share your memories of the Little Chef. Did you work there? Did you eat there? Blah, de blah, de blah. I would like to see a load of comments and get a load of engagement going. If you would like the video, please do give it a like. It only takes 2 seconds. Consider sharing and also subscribing to my channel if you so wish. Until the next video, folks, do take care of yourselves and ta-ta for now.